Hi guys, in this video it's a bit of a special. It's not a cruising video. I'm walking around Foxton Locks whilst they're under repair. There's quite an intensive repair going on at the moment, and as I am at Foxton Locks, I also take a walk around the old incline plane, which is under restoration, but it's probably a few years off of that ever being completed. I really hope it does get completed one day. It would be really nice to see that incline plane back in operation. They're a very rare commodity these days. I've decided if I do a special like this one, walking around Foxton Locks and incline plane, I am going to put them out on a Wednesday. Now, this is not going to be every Wednesday, but when I do one, it'll be on a Wednesday, and I'll try and upload it for noon. So look out for Wednesdays as well as Saturdays. I do have a couple in the pipeline. It just depends on how long it takes me to get them edited and uploaded. So I hope you enjoy it. Sit back and relax and watch. I've just arrived at the top of Foxton Locks. Work is still well underway here. Workboats here, and the top lock looks to be dry. Morning.
I don't know, I can just these are there.
I've been up and down Foxton Locks many a time in the past. It's the first time I've seen them like this. Lots of work going on, and we're not going to stop to interrupt anybody. Old lock ladders coming out, new lock ladders going in by the looks. All the side pans are drained. Here's a pair of old gates, obviously new ones gone in. Canal Museum over there. We'll have a wander around and go across there. A couple more old lock gates and lock ladders. As you see, a new lock ladder there installed. Looks like we're allowed across here, so I'll have a walk across. This is the little town between the two staircase locks. There's 5 that way and 5 that way. It's the first time I've ever seen them like that. Saw a lot of construction work going on. That's all these saipans are empty, or basically empty. A little bit of water left in that one. A lot of work still going on. It's the old boiler room for the old incline plane, which is currently the museum, which at the moment is locked. Open weekends only, Saturday and Sunday, 11 to 4. If you've got a spare couple of million, I'm sure they'll take it. Help open up the incline plane again. Cast iron rudder there. Some rolling stock which would have worked in the construction of the incline plane. As per sign. Picnic table and a little wicker arbour. This is part of the old canalway which leads to the incline plane, which has been restored and watered. The last time I came here, this was being restored but not in water. Some fun for the kids. The history of the incline plane. Foxton Locks was started being built in 1810, and it took them 4 years to complete. In 1900, or just previous to 1900, it was deemed that they were too slow, so the incline plane was built, which opened in 1900. But the incline plane was never really a commercial success and only stayed in operation for 10 years. During this time, the locks had been left to go in some sort of state of decline through not being used. But in 1908, £1,000 of money was injected to restore them so that night traffic could continue to use them to help speed up progress through the lock system. By 1926 it was dismantled. So there's a little history, but of course, as we know still today, the locks survived and are still being used today. Absolutely fantastic. This would be the way through, taking you into the incline plane. Used to be able to walk all over them. You can see down the bottom of the hill here where the troughs or the caissons would have come up and down into the water where the boats would load. You can see the entrance where there's a walkway across there, and I'm guessing there's one similar the other side. unless it came out further. I'm not sure how it works. Here's where the rails were for the incline plane. Incline plane. So each one ran on 3 sets of rails. One day they might get the money to restore it. Who knows? Let's have a closer look. There's a 2 up, 2 down system. 2 boats and each Cassian. Hopefully one day this will be fully restored. Quite fantastic if it does happen. There's still one little bit of rail left. The Cassians ran on. Not much else left behind except for the concrete foundations. Fantastic bit of engineering of our history's past. Some of the brickwork here has been cleaned off by the looks. Let's see if I can walk down the hill without falling over. Could be difficult. It's quite steep. Let's see if we can make it without falling all the roly-polies all the way down, making a big splash at the bottom. Oh, good ski slope, wouldn't it? I made it down to the lower pathway and I'm still upright. That's a bonus. I've dropped the glove somewhere. Oh no, I haven't. I found it. Here's a case of mixing the old with the new, using solar energy to power the light. You may need to press pause to read all of this. There's only so much time I can hold the camera in front of it. It's a new ladder being put in place by the crane. Light work for a crane that size. Probably use the same crane for lock boots. I'm allowed to cross the bridge, am I? Oh, thank you very much. I didn't know I was allowed to cross. I was going to walk all the way up and around. Thank you. Down there and back around. An interesting course. Morning or afternoon. You let me through that way, are you?
Hey?
You let me through that way?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciated. Yep, been here many a time before, never seen them dry. Don't realise quite how deep they are until you actually see them like this. Down at the bottom of the locks now, and this is the first bridge you come to, which I think it's called Rainbow Bridge, and it's a turnover bridge. So let's have a walk up. There's the old vagabond boat which used to do horse-drawn cruises along here. I've still got a newer one now, as that looks like a little bit sad state of repair. Oh, and there's obviously the new one. Probably why it's called Rainbow Bridge now. It's got lights underneath for different colours. After my own heart over there fishing. Any good? Nice. You may wonder why the operation of these swing bridges is on the opposite side to the towpath. This is quite easily answered actually, because years ago the boater had right of way, and these bridges would have been left open with a chain or so under the water to be pulled close from the towpath side if required. Well, I really hope you enjoyed that little walk around Foxton Locks and the incline plane. It was interesting walking around. I'd never seen the locks looking like that ever before. That just leaves me to say, please subscribe if you haven't already. Share and comment. I love reading your comments, and as far as I know, I replied to them all. Although I did hear that I had missed a couple. I don't think they came through on my YouTube channel, because it tells me I have no comments outstanding I haven't replied to. So you're one of them. I apologise. Please put the comments in again, and I will definitely respond to it. Thank you very much for watching. Trevor out.